I am now at Durness, in the far northwest of Scotland. The only place further to the northwest is Cape Wrath, which often features in the weather forecasts. This is the beach of Keil. It's a beautiful beach, though rather too cold for anyone who wants to go swimming. But the name is rather interesting because in Gaelic, Bal means town or village, and Keil is cell or church. And Keil, therefore, is the village of the church. And the church to which it refers is just over there. The earliest church on this site was founded by Saint Malrube in round about the 700s, the 8th century AD. It's probably the earliest Christian representation here in the northwest of Scotland. The building that you see today, although ruined, only dates from about the 1600s and is therefore much later than St Malrube. The saint no doubt founded here a monastery, a typical Celtic class, and from here Christianity was propagated all of Scotland. But the church has an interesting feature, and we need to go inside the building to see it. As you can see, the building is very badly ruined inside, and no doubt when it was new there were all sorts of monuments and memorials on the walls. None of them remain. The windows have been blocked up, the doorways the same apart from two. But here in the corner of the church is an interesting tomb, the only one which survives. And if you look carefully, you'll notice that it isn't built strictly inside the church. It's a separate little sort of portico that extends out beyond the church so that the actual grave is half outside the church and half inside the church. And inside, it's quite a remarkable grave, very elaborate considering the building in which it stands. Inside, the tomb has some interesting features. You have a sort of crude coat of arms above the tomb with symbols indicating the occupant's trade or activities during life. But on the tomb itself, you have an inscription. You also have a picture of a man shooting a deer. Perhaps this gentleman was proud of his prowess as a hunter. But it isn't that which features on the tomb. The inscription says, "Here lies Donald MacMurcha." The English would call him Donald MacLeod. He lies ill to his friends, worse to his foes, but true to his clan chieftain. And what that truth, that fidelity meant, can be seen at Smoo Cave, not far from here. According to local tradition, Donald MacDonald took at different times 18 people who were regarded as enemies to his clan chieftain and hurled them down into the depths of Smoo Cave, killing them in the process, obviously. And so here was a man who was guilty of 18 murders, and when he came to be buried in the church, the monks or the priest in charge had conscientious scruples about allowing a man like that to lie inside the church. But at the same time, they didn't want to offend the clan chieftain or the powerful family of Donald MacLeod. And so they compromised. He's half in the church, half outside the church. But the important question is, where will he be on the day of judgment? Because God's judgments are very different to those made by fallible men, whether priests or clan chieftains.